Hi, first graders. I am showing you today a book about chefs, the community helpers, chefs. And then I also have some cookies to show you from a New York deli that Miss Fenton brought to BSPW to share because she is so kind. So I know a lot of first graders are interested in chefs or helping out and being present in the kitchen. I want you to notice the phonogram CH and say the three sounds of it. Ch, k, sh. Which number of sound do you hear in the word chef? Ch, k, sh. Yes, it has its third sound, sh, f. So, this is an important word, especially for that CH phonogram. Community Helper Chefs by Kate Moaning. What type of book is this? There's a table of contents. Is it fiction or nonfiction? One, two, three. It is nonfiction because it is not fake. It is real information. So I'm just going to start from the beginning today. Veggie Day. The chef is making soup. She quickly chops vegetables. I don't know if her chopping vegetables quickly is such a good idea. I would probably have it say she carefully chops vegetables. Even though I will say that if you're a chef and you cut a lot, you do get faster. So that could be the argument. But be careful if you do chop vegetables, don't go too fast. The chef puts the veggies into a pot on the stove. Time to cook. Mm. What are chefs? Well, you know what chefs are. Chefs prepare tasty food. Many work in, what is this word? It looks big, but where do chefs work at? Places with food. Restaurants. Restaurants. Some chefs make food for big parties. Others are private chefs. So, do you know what that's called when a chef comes to like a wedding or like a big event and they make the food for everyone? Normally it's called catering, or you get people to come in and like have a personal chef and cater the event. And then private chefs live at people's houses with them. And can you imagine that? Imagine if you had a private chef. What would you tell your private chef to make you? Whisper it. I would have so many things. I would wake up every morning and say, Private chef. Obviously, they would have a name. Jimmy, can you please make me eggs and bacon for breakfast? Oh, can't even imagine. That sounds like living the dream. A private chef that makes any type of food you want. What do chefs do? Well, chefs decide what goes on the menu. Do you guys know what a menu is? They make up recipes and buy food. So this is an important job because they're kind of designing and being creative by coming up with what to make on the menus. And then they're mixing ingredients together and coming up with new recipes. So this is almost like being a scientist, but like with food in the kitchen. You get to like mix things and taste it and be like, I don't know if I like how that tastes. I'm going to try it again a different way. So this is a pretty exciting job. And they order food from the store. So you have to think about how much money you have and how much food you're going to buy and all of that. Chefs help keep the kitchen clean. They make sure food is safe to eat. So this is an important one. Even though a chef is there to just make food, they're not like, okay, bye, somebody else clean up this mess. Everybody works together to keep the kitchen clean because they're making food there every day, all the time. So throughout the day, they have to keep clean to keep away from germs. So look, there's food at restaurants, there's oven pans, and wooden spoons, or even metal spoons. Chefs train new cooks. Everyone in the kitchen must know what to do. So there's usually one chef who's like in charge of everything, and then all of these other chefs are helpers, and they all work together. Think about if there's 100 people who need soup. They have to measure ingredients and plan 100 bowls, filling it with soup. So they're really busy. It's almost like a scientist. Chefs are super creative in planning. What makes a good chef? Chefs have busy days. They often work late. Chefs must have a lot of energy. So, this is important too. They're probably starting early in the morning and then working late into the night at the kitchen. So, let's see if you would make a good chef. Are you good at communicating and talking with people? Are you good with details? Are you alert and paying attention? Are you energetic and bouncy and ready to stay up all night and work and focus on trying new things? You have to have lots of energy. Kitchens have hot ovens and sharp knives. Chef must be alert and stay safe. So that's another thing, paying attention, making sure you're watching what you're doing. You're not trying to rush. They are alert and focused. And then here are some vocabulary words in the glossary. Alert, private, energy, recipe, menu, and restaurants. And there's some more information in the book, as well as the index has more page numbers with information. So I hope you enjoyed the Community Helper Book Chefs. There are a ton more. I'll show you the back. There's doctors and vets and just so many different careers that you can be when you grow up. So I just think it's important for you guys to think about what you're like and what you're enjoying at school so you can start thinking about how you want to change the world when you grow up because you guys are the future. Have a good day, Argon.